Yeah, that is boring.
We really need to upgrade it.
Sorry, it's very interesting too. Don't listen to her. Say your feedback for me.
So with how many times you want her to like fall asleep and wake back up, I just think that in the 2 minutes, it's not going to work well to establish properly what's like going on, because it takes people longer than 2 minutes to like fall asleep. So to see her just doing it over and over again, I don't see.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be like really fast-paced editing, kind of like a montage a little bit, you know. So it's like supposed to show her at first like. The first minute is actually going to be her falling asleep, waking up, and trying to listen into the conversation. Then once the alarm hits, you know, like the more she attempts, the quicker and faster it gets. So we only get like very split-second imagery of it, you know. And I feel like this helps when talking about editing. Also, like,
because if she spends the first minute kind of like falling asleep, right?
like not like
No.
just
Yeah.
the entire time, but like. I think you
Because
know
then
what
you'd have like a minute left for all of that. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, I'm just saying like for 2 minutes it might
I
be
think
good.
realistically it'll take less than a minute to get that done. I think it'll take about 30 seconds actually.
I just think it was 2 minutes to properly like do it without people being really, really confused. It would need to be sort of more compressed.
I don't understand what you mean by confused. Like further explain to me please.
So I don't disagree that actually trying to get across that this is someone looking back at themselves as a younger person, like lucid dreaming, to try and get your audience to understand that that's what's going on the screen in 2 minutes is quite tricky.
Also, you would need to find someone that maybe has a younger sibling or something that looks like them if you want to cast a younger version. I don't know how easy that would be. It's just one thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's worth considering. Like, not impossible, in fact, very possible.
Couldn't you have like a photo, like photos around the room of yourself, but also younger you actor to show like you growing older, and then you could pan around that and show this is the same person, and then go into the lucid dream.
Yeah, no. I think that's good, thank you.
Yeah, so devices to kind of try and make the connection between the younger self, the older self. Yeah, there's lots of ways of doing that, and you could look into kind of how to best effectively get that across in short time. It's not impossible.
This is only like a rough idea anyway.
Yeah.
So.
I like that. I like the concept of, you know, someone observing themselves as a younger version.
Yes.
Why are we seeing them as a younger version? What's the...
So basically, I didn't write this down because I forgot. You know, but like at the start, like when Freya said that we establish, you know, that would be her younger self, you know? Like I think that there should be like a little shrine dedicated to like her dead father, you know? So like,
dead father?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. You know, so being transported back to the dream, seeing something that her father may have told her, you know, she's like really keen and it's like, what did he say? You know,
right.
What did my dead dad say? You know, and I think this is very easy to make in about 10 seconds. In about 10 seconds, you know, just by like approaching, like leaving a candle before bed, you know, saying love you dad, you know, going to.
Like, two things. Well, okay, forgot to start with the more important question. Do you know what you would want to do with the movie? Like, what would be the further plot beyond the opening sequence? Where would that lead? Like,
yeah, so I was thinking, what if, like, once we see this title, so like that's the hook, again, that's like a separated tangent from what we see. I can like imagine her going to a psychiatrist, you know, and talking about these nightmares she's having, you know, with like her dad, you know, it's like a recurring dream, and the psychiatrist says like, oh, maybe like you should try, I don't know.
Or that maybe it's grieving or anything.
Yeah. Something along the lines of I see.
So the whole film is a girl grieving.
So it's about isolation and grieving and how you process with that and what that kind of does to your mind. So like psychological horror.
Yes.
Reminds me of the Babadook. You know that? Okay, you don't know that.
That's good though. It's good, like, to get into kind of looking at some influences, start thinking about other films that do a similar job. what they're doing, like why are we interested in this girl and what's happened to her or what's going to happen to her? Is it about her coping with? Is the whole film about grief and how people cope?
Yeah, that's what I thought, like psychological horror. So like along the lines of she keeps seeing her dad, you know, and she goes into like this torment that's like, what the hell is happening to me?
So actually maybe you just need to simplify the bit that we see in the opening 2 minutes rather than overcomplicate it. The only thing that you've got to get across to an audience is that this is her as a kid and this is a flashback and actually her dad's dead. That's it. Because
it is a really good idea. Just I feel like it's, if you squash it together too much for 2 minutes, then it kind of takes away from the creativity and quality. And I feel like in psychological horror and those kind of movies, it leaves more suspense to show less at the beginning, to bring more questions up for the viewer.
Yeah, that's good. I will consider it. Thank you.
Good accent.
Any other thoughts? I think that is, out of your 2 ideas, I think that one's got more. It's more interesting.
It is a good idea.
Thank you.
Place to go with it.
The second idea I had was actually the best, but again,
doable.
time constraints.
Okay, good. Well done.